The office of East Haven, Connecticut's mayor has been blasted with prank calls and a delivery of hundreds of tacos after Mayor Joseph Maturo made a comment during a news report. It was in response to 4 police officers being arrested, described by the FBI as bullies with badges. Here's what the mayor said that got everyone so riled up.
What are you doing for the Latino community today?
I might have tacos when I go home. I'm not quite sure yet.
Wow. Well, Latino activists say the comments were inappropriate since the officers who were arrested were being investigated for civil rights violations. Now, Maturo has since apologized, but people are now calling for him to resign. We want to know what you think about the mayor's comments. Were they tacky and insensitive, or do you think this was just a mistake? We have Mayor Scott Smith of Mesa here. You're in a public office, a lot of eyes on you. What you say is important. What do you think about this guy's flippant response?
You know, when I saw this the first time, the feeling was just of pain and agony, because I'm sitting there going, please stop now, don't go there. It's hard when you come into public office. One of the hardest things to get used to is that what you say does matter. And every day you say a prayer, please don't let me say something really stupid. I did that before I came on today, as a matter of fact, because you know, sometimes the mouth moves before the brain acts, and I have no idea what was in his mind. I don't know the gentleman at all, but you know, sometimes you just say things that you wonder why you said it, and I think that was probably one of those moments.
Sometimes you really put your foot in your mouth. Yeah, sometimes you say things you don't quite mean, but other times, like this just seemed like the most obvious thing not to say.
Well, I think he was trying to be a little bit humorous, and what I've learned is that I have to be very careful. I'm a joker, and sometimes I get sarcastic, but I've had to learn that when you're in office and when you're on camera, you know, you got to hold the sarcasm, because things you think are funny just don't play out very well, and they certainly aren't funny to other people, because when you're in a position, you have a title, like you said, things you say matter, and people take them a different way than if we're just two buds sitting around just bantering in a bar or something, or at home. And so you just have to really be careful to where you go, and I just stay away from it. Just don't go there.
Watch what you say, and our viewers, a lot of people offended by this. Jim Carpenter says, it's a hard call. He seems really gruff and not that caring. Guess time will tell, but from what I've seen in the past, people need to take a step back and think before they speak. Beth Zolik says they were insensitive. When people get upset, they tend to let their true feelings out. The Latino community needs to try and get this guy out of office, because I don't think he is looking out for them. And Donna McGivney says, I think it was just a poor choice of words, really nothing more. Ellie Rakoff, though, says bad choice of words, bad choice of mayor. So again, some people saying, you know, yeah, he made a misstep. Others saying, look, you're the mayor, you know better.
And you really don't know where this mayor's coming from, but there's no doubt this was, I'm sure, a decision and a conversation he wished he could have back.
I'm sure.